up, everyone? I'm Andrew, and this is Tunes, Brews, and Reviews. Today we're sitting down with Shocks and Mighty. I want to send a big thank you and shout out to Gale Force Productions for putting this one together. Let's start off by introducing the boys. What's up, man? How you doing?
Michael Thompson.
Michael Thompson.
Josh Baca.
Josh Baca. I'm Andrew.
Thanks for having
us. How you guys doing?
Pleasure, pleasure. Good, good.
Good.
So let's go a little bit through your band history. How did you guys start? Where you guys from?
Band originally, I started the band in like '94 in Oceanside with a couple guys that I was going to high school at the time with, and you know, we did little gigs here and there, and
it just been for a long time.
Yeah. It's been a bit of time. Continued playing, and, you know, the band's face has changed throughout the years. We've had a lot of different players. I've had the privilege of playing with some really great musicians, and
that's amazing.
Doing some really good gigs, meeting a lot of you know, personal legends, and getting to play with them and stuff like that, and getting to meet really great people, good musicians, and you know, and just great fans of reggae music, meeting all of them. And, you know, I've made a lot of good friends and met good people.
Yeah, it's a great community. The reggae scene is like, it's a lot of love in it.
Most definitely. And then probably about 5 years ago, I met up with Josh about that, and you know, he started playing with the group, and you know, he's been holding it down with me along with Rick Rhodes on the keys. We've been playing together for about 5 years, and you know, just recently we introduced a few new players to the lineup.
So how many people do you got in your band currently? Let's go through like the current lineup.
Right now we go from about 7 to 8. It depends. You know, we've got a couple percussionist friends that when they have the time, they come out and jam with us, which is really good. But right now we're running Josh on vocals and tenor sax. I play trumpet and sing. Chris Brown is doing vocals and drums. His brother, Chris Baca, is playing guitar. Rick Rhodes on the keys, and Julian Nava playing the bass, and Justin Keith playing lead guitar. So we've got a nice full lineup. It's a good, the right instrumentation, I think, for reggae. It gives a nice full sound.
And then when we got the chance, Lou Smalls, Ross Smalls comes and plays with us.
Yeah, which is always a real treat. You know, he has a really interesting flavor.
And I mean, he doesn't come and rehearse with us all that often. So when he does come and play for shows with us, it just adds a whole new dynamic to the songs that we really appreciate.
Yeah, like, okay, so you guys have a pretty big lineup in the band. Like, I would imagine it's kind of hard for you guys to all to get together. Like, where do you guys record at?
Right now we're working
where's practice at? Where's it go down?
Wherever we can. Right now we're recording at Iron Rock Studios. Justin Keith runs that. You know, we get together at least a minimum of 2 times a week and rehearse.
That's good.
Yeah, we're rehearsing today.
Later on the day.
Yeah, so and we do, you know, most of what we do is out of Oceanside. We're all kind of
all you guys in Oceanside, living in Oceanside?
Oceanside, Vista, North County.
North County.
We're all
North County.
All North County, so it, you know, it makes it a little easier. You know, I've played with people that lived in TJ, so they had to, it was more of a mission.
Well, it's not too far. It's not too far, but you know, it's still a little trek there, you know.
Yeah, so we're all pretty local, and you know, I love this area. It's my home, and there's good people here and great musicians, and it's just a beautiful place to be.
About that musical influence, let's go through a couple of your guys' musical influence. Like what was your biggest inspiration?
As players or
as players? You know what? Like as players and together as a band, you know.
First, well, why don't you go?
Well, as a player, for me, I grew up as a saxophone player, and it's just a wide range from jazz artists. A lot heavily influenced me. So I listened to a lot of Jay Beckenstein, Dave Brubeck, and Sonny Rollins. Those were like my 3 big heroes. And it's like the old school that helped define, and then the new school that's kind of like redefining everything as well. And they're all fantastic musicians. And then actually, I didn't really get into reggae until I met him. And once I met him, he introduced me to Rocksteady, which is kind of what we're going towards. Is the old school reggae where it started, and so since then it's Lee Scratch, Derek Morgan, like all the old heavy hitters that we've been trying to emulate. So I've just been listening to a lot of that.
And what's funny, that's always been kind of like a purpose with the band in my head. You know, a driving force is the style of reggae that we play. You know, it tends, if it was going to be at in a time period, it'd probably be like 1970 and under. We try to keep it a like real traditional, old,
yeah,
you know, like the beginning of reggae music. I grew up listening to that. I have a passion for it, and I feel that it's never really been put out there and showcased the way it should, you know. And I mean, just him saying, "Oh, you know, I listen to these guys," that makes me happy. I'm like, "Oh, rad!" You know, someone else likes that core of music right there.
That's really cool because, like, you know, a lot of the bands now. I mean, like, I love them, but like a lot of the new sound is like it's just like kind of trendy rock reggae. You know,
it's.
Like, they have the same kind of tones and then like rhythms, and you know, like I'm not hating on it at all, but a lot of it is the same.
Like anything, you know,
it's so good to listen to. Though. It's fun to go out and, you know, I go out and see shows all the time now, and it's going to see these bands. It's very similar, but the vibe is still there. So it's still fun to go and watch all these guys play. And
it's like jazz, jazz music, right?
I love the scene. You know?
Yeah,
you've got Dixieland, you've got big band, and you've got bebop, and it's all jazz. But there's so many people in this great world. We all have different likes.
Yeah.
So
we all vibe together.
Right. Yeah. It's still all there, but you know, like you can have your niche. You can love this specific sound, and you know.
You know, I love the scene, and like this is why I'm really excited to like sit down with you guys and talk about music. Like, I can talk about music like for hours on end. You know?
Welcome to the club.
We can sit for hours. You guys want to sit for hours? Maybe. So, you guys like drinking beer?
Oh yeah.
Oh. Beers, man. What do you usually like drinking?
I've been a loyal Guinness drinker for 20-some years, but I definitely enjoy Stella. It's like water. Everyone says it's thick.
It's delicious.
Guinness water? No, man. That's like I feel like I'm drinking a milkshake.
No. No.
It's delicious though, like a delicious milkshake of goodness.
Yeah, most definitely. Oh. I like Stella and I like Red Stripe. Those are probably like my top 3.
Red Stripe is bomb. I love Red Stripe.
Yeah.
Boom, beer choice. What's going on?
Right now I'm on 805.
805? What? Another big shout out to 805.
That's right now. That's like my favorite beer. So every bar I go to, I ask for that first. If they don't have it, then I bump down to rum.
That's crazy. The Ocean Natives actually did our beer review with the 805.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, so we actually got to try that out.
805 is delicious.
A little while ago.
You know, actually a new beer.
It was awesome.
That is coming out right now that I've had the joy of tasting is Burning Beard. Anything out of the Burning Beard Brewery.
Chula Vista, right?
Yeah.
I haven't even
Chula Vista. They just had their grand opening on the 1st of April.
Oh, yeah.
And like we know the brewmaster, so we just got lucky, and he brings it over every once in a while, and it's some really, really good beer.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tunes, Brews, and Reviews. If you guys want us to go down to that new brewery in Chula Vista, drop it in the comments. Hit us up. We're gonna cover it. These like my eyes.
Hey, brother.
And a bloodshot red.
As a matter of fact, we might all have that problem right now.
Alright, you got it. So it's right hand, left shoulder. Right shoulder.
Hey, Macarena.